So if you are watching our video, in fact, 2 or 3 days back, I think 1 week back, we put a video how SIP numbers are reducing. In fact, that is a major news today. If you are seeing this news, I don't know whether, I'm not sure whether you have seen this news. Equity, if you see this news, you can see here India's equity mutual fund inflow slips to 10-month low as markets tumble. Now this we told long time back, not long time back, maybe 3 or 4 days back we told, and you know what happened, why SIPs are pulling out of the market, or why SIP stoppages are increasing, is because it's already 15 or 17% down, and further we will go on the downside, which I have been saying for a long time. Now it doesn't mean I am talking negative. Don't expect, I have told this also many times, that because you have to feel good, because you have to feel happy, I cannot say, come and say out that the markets will go up. It is not going to go up. We have already rallied so much. Valuations are very high. In spite of valuations, markets coming down by around 17 or 18%, still we have valuations, very high valuations. If you are aware, FIIs are pulling out of the market, and in spite of DIIs buying huge quantity, we are not able to, markets are not able to go on the higher side. See, FIIs are selling like this, DAIs are buying like this, still market is not going. So you can understand what is the scenario, or you can understand what is the mindset of the participants in this market. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that. We will talk about what is happening in terms of our market, or in terms of our thing. So this is our trading PNL. We are in a profit of around 60,000. So we expect that tomorrow is going to be a very, I'm not sure whether it is going to be a smooth expiry or it is going to be a rough expiry, but what I can tell you is that it all depends on how US market is going to work out, right? Before going in specific about the markets, what might happen, what might not happen, everything we'll talk in brief. We have a very important binary event tonight in the US market, so we are going to see volatility in the next few minutes. I am shooting this video at around 2:45, so there is going to be volatility. Before that, let me tell you, we have a webinar on March 30th 11 a.m. which is going to be on Sunday. So the webinar is going to be what strategies we are using. We are using kind of zero loss strategy. I am not going to say it is a zero loss strategy outright. I will tell you it is kind of the zero loss strategy which eliminates emotions, risk reward, good risk reward, low risk high reward strategies, for which the link is on the description below. Apart from this webinar, you are also going to get access to our knowledge base, where we have more than 65 plus option strategies, and on top of that you are going to get access to our premium traders group also. So if you want, you can join, for which the link is on the description below. Now going back to the markets, if you can see the markets, what is happening to the markets, markets are kind of volatile. So last 2 days we have been seeing, yesterday we saw a gap down, we gapped down around 22,300, then from there we rallied and tried to close about 22,500. Today morning we gapped about 22,000, way beyond 22,500. Then we came back all the way down to around 22,300, and we are somewhere around below 22,500. So this has also been said in our previous video, that 22,200 to 22,300 is a very good support. Bears will fight very hard in that area. And you can see here, whatever drawing you are seeing, a bearish order block or bullish order block. Now let us move this order block to around 22,000, today's high of around 22,600, or let's say 22,500. So this is the area where you have to do now, where you have to short the market. Now if you have seen our video, if you have not seen our video, you can go back, or I'll just put the link somewhere, that you have to be shorting the market at around 22,200. Had you shorted the market when the market touched around 22,000, you would have 22,300 or around this bullish order block, you would have made good money. That is why we told that 22,200 to 22,300 is a very, very important support zone. You will see lots of knee-jerk reaction around this area, and that is what is happening. Bears are trying to take the market below 22,300 or let's say 22,200 levels, but bulls are very arrogant, very aggressive, and they are not trying to bring it down. All this is because of manipulation. I really don't care what you think. If you think I am blunt, be it, but I will tell you all this, whatever you are seeing or whatever price action you are seeing in this market is full of manipulation. FIIs work for themselves. This system is not designed for retailers. This system is not designed for you, but this system is designed for institutions. This system is designed for big HNIs or people with huge capital. It is not designed for Umar. It is not designed for any person who is watching this video, unless until you are a HNI or you are an institutional trader, right? So this is how, whether we like it or not, this is how the market will behave. Now, let us say, for example, if the market goes to around 22,700, that is where you will have to short the market. Or let's say hypothetically it touches it is sustaining about 22,500, and again it is trying to go to about 22,700. That is where you will have to short the market. And if the market comes to around 22,300 or let's say 22,350, that is where, or 250, that is where you have to be long in this market. I have always been telling that you have to have a contra view about the market. Take a contra view, and I also told an example, like if you have a contra view and if you take a contra trade, maybe 7 out of 10 times you will make money in this market. And that is exactly what we did. We took a contra view. We when everyone was long in this market, and people was very angry in our comment session when I told that the markets will come on the downside. All I will tell you is I'll just show you the middle finger. That's it. If you are trying to troll me, I'm not even going to respond to you, right? That is what is going to happen. As you can troll me or you can tell whatever you want as long as you can, but I will tell you, we have made sure whatever you are trolling, whatever negative message you are putting, whatever negative comments you are putting, nobody is going to see, right? That is the main thing. You can waste your time in our comment session if you have time, and people have lots of time. They will waste time in Instagram reel, they will waste time in YouTube shorts, but they will not see in very informative videos and all, right? So anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying how the world is working. That is how people are, right? So we'll see how the markets are. So whatever whatever trade we have taken is a contra trade. So we will short the market. If the market goes and sustains about 22,700, we will try to go long in this market. And if it is coming on the downside, if it is sustaining below 22,200, probably it will take 22,000 also. So it will be a good opportunities. But when this happens, you will have to see for a very, very important metric, which is volume. When market comes below 22,700, it has to come piercing with a huge volume. If it is not happening, then you have to understand maybe this is a fake, or this is a liquidity grab, or this is a manipulation done by HNIs or FIIs. Now market is moving on the higher side, looking at US futures. Now if you know what is happening to US futures are all in the green. Yesterday was also it was in the green, but what happened is when US market opened, it came down more than 600. I'm talking about Dow Jones. Dow Jones, it came down around 700. I think around 600 or 650 points, but it sharply recovered around 200 or let's say 300 points and closed somewhere around negative 250 points. So our market, as I told you, is reacting to US market. We don't have our own cues. We depend on mother market, which is the US market. Now what will happen is, if US futures, let's say till 3:30 it is in the green, our market will rally. Then after if US future is coming on the downside, if US future from green it goes to red, gift nifty will drop drastically. So that is what is happening last 2 days. So last yesterday, which was on 11th, we saw a huge red in US market. For last 2 days we are seeing huge red in the US market. It came down, then US futures was green, it is going up. Then yesterday we saw in spite of market US futures coming down, but what happened is Asia Pacific was slightly in the green. US market, US future also was slightly in the green, so we saw a gap up, but that gap is a opportunity. We have just given an opportunity for FIAs to short this market, and that is what they have exactly done. They have shorted the market. This first hour from around 9:30 to around 12 or 12:30 was an excellent opportunity for FIAs to short the market, and this is how things work. We are also told this: every rise in this market is an shorting opportunity. So we'll see how things work out. And in terms of other things, as I told you, there is a very important binary event in terms of US market, which is going to be today evening around 6 p.m. Core inflation rate month on month, core inflation rate year on year, core inflation rate month on month, and inflation rate year on year. So inflation rate month on month, inflation rate year on year is going to come out at around 6 p.m. So that is a very important proxy in terms of US market. It tells it gives an indication what the Federal Reserve is going to do, whether they are going to increase, pause, or decrease the interest rate is what they are going to tell in this one. So these are all the important proxy, after which on March 19th they will decide the interest rate. And there is a fear of recession. People are talking about recession. News media companies are talking about recession because of Trump's trade war. So this guy has to, kind of slow down, or he has to stop doing whatever nonsense he has been doing all these days since January 20th, so that our market will recover. Not only our market, even the US market. What we lost in 5 months, US market maybe has lost in 2 or 3 trading session, I believe, right? So that is the intensity, or that is the kind of bad feeling this Donald Trump is giving to the market, bad time he is giving to the market. That is why we tell quite oftenly, hedge your position. Don't try to do naked call option. You will be stuck, or you will be in big trouble, is what we have been saying, right? So I'll end this video here. I'll see you at another video. I have talked too much. It's been already 14 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Till then, take care. Bye.